Welcome everybody to the first full moon call of 2025. Worry less about what you make. That will mostly look after itself and is to some extent beyond your control, perhaps even none of your business. Devote yourself to nourishing this animating spirit. Bring all your enthusiasm to bear on the development of that good and essential force. This is done by a commitment to the creative act itself. Each time you tend to that ingenious spark, it grows stronger and sets afire the ordinary gifts of the imagination. Nick Cave. So welcome everybody to this, the first full moon gathering of 2025 on this Cancer full moon, the Wolf moon. My name is Abby and I'm one of the team here at TreeSisters, and it's my pleasure to welcome you into this sacred circle today. And I think we could probably all agree that a moment together out of regular time right now feels somehow vital. So TreeSisters has been described as a love affair with life, and we get to gather and soak up that energy together. TreeSisters is busy supporting women and communities to restore and reforest, whilst also inspiring us to gather and feel our strength as we come together in community. So these calls are really offered as exactly that, an opportunity to feel the togetherness, to inspire our creativity and awaken our love for being alive, even when it feels really, really challenging out there in the world. So as you probably know, TreeSisters' primary reason for being is to reinstate this culture of reciprocity with nature. We make it as normal to give back as it currently is to extract and to take. So these calls are free if you need them to be, and they're also an invitation to give back. So I would love to invite everyone here to give back to the trees. If you're not already a monthly donor, to perhaps consider signing up to become one. And if you are a monthly donor already, we really want to extend our thanks to you and to let you know just how appreciated you are. We now also have the possibility of making a donation direct through this platform. And you can see the little red dot on the offers tab at the side of your screen. So any donations are so valuable, as they are really the thing that directly uplifts and enables women and communities to restore their lands and forests. So to say a little bit more about our time together today, this is the 5th call in this series, Embodying the Rhythms and Cycles of Nature. And today we will be exploring the creative cycle itself, the flow of inspiration, listening, experimenting, becoming alive of our ideas through the imagination. And we will weave together these noticings into an offering to the energy of creativity itself. So our intentions with these gatherings are really to support us to stay close to ourselves, to recognize the home within our own bodies, to remind us to listen more deeply to our human and more than human communities, to know the value of that, to resource us to stay with the complexities of the world in the way that it is, and to land us inside of the self-organizing intelligence of our incredible bodies. So I'm really grateful to see so many of you here gathered, and I can see some of you already speaking into the chat box. So before I share any more about what will happen today, I'd love to hear from some of you where you're joining the call from, and what is it that particularly drew you to come and gather today? I can see Colleen in sunny South Africa, Cheryl, Kelowna, Canada, Judy, snowy Cincinnati, Ohio, Tanny in Vancouver Island, Liz, Northern Arapaho, Eastern Shoshone, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Alison in Berkshire, beautiful way to orient to the year ahead. Yes, I hope this can be a little landmark for you. Jules in Amsterdam, Greer in Edinburgh, Renda in Eugene, Oregon, Alessandra in Sardinia, sunny and cold. Lovely trees here. That's really good. Vivian at Findhorn in Scotland, Rhiannon in Somerset. This year is to be one of renewal and refinding myself and my place in the world. These sessions are perfect. Lovely. Well, I hope this can be a little sanctuary to visit each month to support you on that journey. Liz in the Outer Hebrides. Anne says it's such an important time to connect. Linda in Flagstaff. Feel deeply embodied on these calls. Wow, that's really great to hear, because we never know through the medium of the screen, do we? But that's certainly my intention. Ruth, lovely to join you. Ruth and Lewis. Hi, Ruth. Maggie in South Australia. So we are spanning time zones and lands and weather systems, hemispheres. We've got it all. Laura says needing grounding and connection during this time of upheaval. I'm really glad you can be here, Laura. Sage, lovely to share space. Sage, you're in Portugal. Karen in Baltimore. Literally in tears, feeling the connection of other sisters who plant and nurture trees. Yeah, I'm feeling that today. Yeah, Ali in Cumbria. Claire in Florida. Linda in Liverpool. Managed to miss so many, so very happy to be here. Love TreeSisters and meditation. Well, glad you could be back live with us, Linda. Really nice to feel us all kind of coming into circle, gathering together from so many places, far and wide. Sarah in Bath. And is anyone here for the first time? Hasn't been here before. So lots of names I recognise. Some I don't, so I'm wondering if this is your first time joining the call, then you're really, really welcome. Pat on the coast in Sussex, just near to me. Welcome, Pat. And so I will say a little bit more about how these calls work and what's going to happen. So in a moment, I'll invite you to get really comfortable in the space that you're in, to just literally find some safety and some softness, and to know that your body has got the things that it needs to come into a state of rested presence for this shared practice. And then at various points, as I guide us on a little journey through the creative cycle, I'm going to invite you to come and share the different things that you're noticing arising through your body, to come and share those in the chat. And that's really just anything that you notice kind of waking up through your body. So you can't get this wrong. It's your noticings and your experience are valid, and your voice is needed for this co-created offering that we will build together today. And then we will offer that co-created prayer or poem to creativity, to life force itself, and have a little bit of time for sharing and integration together at the end. And just to name that sometimes as we enter into our felt sense, it's possible that we come close to ourselves in a way that means things might arise, your vulnerability, your tenderness, your grief, your anger, and it's really all welcome in this space. But just a reminder that if it does feel too much or anything becomes overwhelming, then I want to invite you to really take care of yourself and honour the experience that you're having. And so if you do feel agitated or lost at all, to just find a way to come back and notice the contact with the ground again, and feeling how the earth is always longing to hold and to care for you. So we've said lots of things there, so I'd just like to invite us to take a little breath together. You can see a few. Sophie, welcome, your first time you're in London. Anne, I donate, but I haven't come to meditations before. Great. Judy, your first time as well. Brenda, your first time. So welcome. Karen, your first time. So really good to have lots of new people here joining us today. And yeah, as you take that breath, allow it to be a full inhale and maybe a sigh on the exhale, and just noticing how it is to come into relationship with the breath. Maybe you've been really conscious of your breath and moving with your breath already today, or maybe this is the first time. It's like, oh, hi breathing. So just getting acquainted and allow the breath to begin that process of becoming present inside your body. And I'd like to invite you, as you do come into this moment, to very intentionally turn away from distractions and to just acknowledge and appreciate yourself, that you've made this space for you today to be here, to gather, to step out of the momentum of life and all the demands of your day, and to come and to gather in circle. So just really acknowledging what that's taken. And maybe feeling, what it is that you need from this time together. And just quietly setting that intention with yourself. And then notice how your belly is moving with your breath. Seeing if it's possible to rest into the wave of the belly, rising and falling. As you begin to feel how your breath might be exactly the ally that you need as we take this journey together today. So staying present to this wave-like motion for a few breaths, rising and resting, opening and settling. Inviting the body to be heavy, to yield, to notice where it is supported and held, and perhaps where you notice that contact that you have with the ground. Just imagining your roots growing down, and all the wisdom in your individual roots connecting with the wisdom of all these other roots entangled here through the depths of the earth and inside of deep time. And just taking another breath as that image, that potential begins to awaken the imaginal field. As you notice how it is to arrive a little more inside of yourself. And it might be pleasant, or it might be a little strange or uncomfortable. And nothing is wrong. You can just simply notice and see if you can just meet yourself here exactly as you are. And with that deep sense of embodied presence, I want to invite us all to step inside of the cyclical consciousness, the cyclical consciousness that is the true nature of life, a pattern of reality. And we have explored in these journeys of this series some of the still points, the cycles of expansion and contraction, the births, the deaths, the light and the darkness. We've explored them in the breath, the tides, the moon and the seasons. And so today we're going to ride these currents through from what we dare to imagine, the very seed of something, through its becoming and the fullness of its expression, and back into the more internal current of the time of review and reflection, and laying down of that creation, giving it back. And through this process, I invite you to really be aware of how the imagination lives inside the body, in this dance between the body and the imagination. So taking again a couple of deep breaths and keeping your attention on this rise and fall, and simply opening up a pathway to listen now with curiosity. As you notice your nostrils, your lungs, the movement of your ribs as the air moves in and out of your body. Noticing your diaphragm expanding and relaxing. With each in and out breath, the diaphragm is massaging awake the muscular and cellular structures of your heart, massaging awake what matters and what you're tender with, what you care about and what you long for. So noticing if your heart feels buoyant and lifts on the inhale, and is able to come to a gentle rest on the exhale. And travelling now down that pathway of curiosity, becoming curious about where in your body the seeds of ideas are buried. Is there one home place of the imagination, or are there several locations? Noticing any sensations that come alive in you when we consider where the seeds lay sleeping in the damp compost of your being. And just noticing and trusting where your attention is drawn to. And where in your body is this birthing place, the still place or places of gestation? And I want to invite you to come and share in the chat. Again, just trusting what emerges from your felt sense And knowing that this may be true, this may be the beginning place of the imagination in this moment, that doesn't mean it will always be that way. But just trusting right now, where are these seeds buried in the darkness of your own body? And just bringing your voice, your expression into the chat, trying not to disturb this deep connection with your body too much, and then bringing your attention back again. And then beginning your journey into this unfolding cycle from that space in your body. Starting there and listening in deeply to what is sat there in this fertile darkness. What do you notice? Maybe your attention is drawn to a seed of a specific idea, or maybe it's just a curiosity of what it's like to listen to the quiet beginnings in the darkness. Just notice if that quality of quiet attention is easily available to you, or does the mind come in and want to rush ahead or make sense? Maybe you love beginnings and this dreaming place of being receptive to inspiration is a really juicy and comfortable space. Or maybe it's really uncomfortable to be here in the unformed. Or just being present to what you notice here. And because of the aliveness of this cycle, things begin to turn and evolve as we begin to move into the next phase. And as the cycle evolves, there's a little more spaciousness here. So this space is the territory of play, experimenting, the time of the first shoots emerging, something being tried, explored. And as you enter into this stage of exploration and experimentation, if this space of ideation and sprouting, if it had a voice and it could speak, what might it be saying at this moment? What does it want you to know? And again, just trusting what comes through your felt sense and coming to share in the chat. If this space, this playful, explorative, ideating space had a voice and could speak, what might it be saying? What does it want you to know? Coming and sharing, and then bringing your attention back into yourself again. And notice how you're experiencing this playground of new possibilities. What is it like to accompany yourself through this space? Noticing any anticipation for what is coming next, or any longing to just spend more time here. This is all really good information. And we don't get to stay in one place, because this is the nature of cycles, and the cycle is turning. This process of creativity is bubbling, something of the imaginal becoming manifest. Feel what is being asked of you here. Are you able to surrender in devotion to that which is moving through you as it wants to come out into the world, to be given, to be witnessed? How does the generosity of your spirit show up here in this time of expression? And now that you have committed yourself and arrived at this place of fuller expression, what is the mood or atmosphere that you're noticing that's present here? Again, trusting any words that arise and come and share in the chats. What is the mood or atmosphere at this moment of a kind of peak of expression, of sharing with the world? And again, gently coming back to yourself. Noticing how it is inside this kind of pole of the cycle, the still point. What is it like to be seen and to express? Notice what feels good, what feels more challenging. And then the beginning of the out-breath. After this pause, the cycle is in motion once again, and soon we are dipping into the next current. A shift in tempo, a turning back inwards, a dimming of the lights. It's a time to land back inside yourself again, to slow down, to reflect and review. How has it gone? What just happened? What would you change? What needs to happen next? Oh, landing now in the place where you get to ask the honest questions, to dignify this creative energy or this creation so that it can thrive and evolve. Notice what it's like to come into relationship to this space. What is it like to move now from a place of expression to a more internal and reflective space? What do you notice in your body, in your breath, as the autumnal energy arrives? And just again, coming and sharing in the chat. How is it to be on this curve of the cycle again? Whatever it's like to move through this kind of harvest time, this time of reflection. This is the cycle returning, moving back towards the still point of darkness again. Inviting your creation back into the mystery. Moving into the space now where it's time to let go. to give it all away, to step away from the project or the idea, the creation, or to just feel yourself in this space where we let things dissolve back into the dreaming space. Are you really able to honour this time of return, of surrendering, of handing back over to mystery, ready to begin again in the next spiral of the cycle? This is the moment to drop deeply back into the waters of the imagination. What is that like for you? Maybe it's hard to let go. Maybe it's a huge relief to arrive here ready to resource yourself again. Just noticing what's true in this moment. And as you return to the dreaming space, allowing yourself to rest, both back to where you started whilst also spiraling down. What sensation do you notice waking up in your body? Finding words that come close to describing any of these sensations that are alive in you and coming to share again in the chat one more time. What is it like to return to the dreaming space? What does that awaken in your felt sense to begin this next spiraling? Coming and sharing those expressions, bringing your voice, and then again returning your attention, bringing it back to that original home, that place of the imagination living inside of the body, a place that you found in your body. And notice how you're experiencing or relating to that space or those spaces now. Has it changed or is it the same? And as you come back into the dreamy rest space, taking a deeper breath, gathering yourself in. And for this moment, there is nothing to do but simply receive all of your woven words as I share our co-created poem, our devotional offering to the creative life force itself. So finding a way to really rest yourself where your body is comfortable, warm, you have everything that you need. And I will begin. Restful, winged flight, wonderment, dissolving in the void, woven. Tension has gone. In my heart space, the depths of my yoni, my womb, in my womb and then burning in my heart, deep in my gut. Central nervous system coiling and uncoiling with the breath of life. Feel like a seed blowing in the wind, longing to lay down some roots, a safe place to grow and flourish. In my heart, deep, dark cave space of my lower belly. In my heart, deep in my gut. Crown of head, heart space, lower belly, palms of hands, throat. In my mind's blue flame, the heart, especially the back of my heart. In my mouth just below my diaphragm at the base of my spine, archway at the front and sides of my head. In my belly. In the wiggling of my toes making contact with the earth. My toes making contact with the earth, energetic seeds from the earth through my toes and feet in my belly, connecting to my solar plexus. My seeds of creativity are buried in my dantian and solar plexus. My heart, my womb, the deep muscles of my jaw, the bottom tips of my shoulder blades and the deep muscles of my jaw, deep, dark cave space of my lower belly. My womb, the depths of my yoni, seeds flickering inside my heart and nestled in the back of my left knee, tiny seeds deeply within my heart, left side of my neck, crown of head, in my belly, energetic seeds, constant flow of ideas like a river, in each hand, both tingling creativity from spirit through my womb, from spirit through my womb, tiny seeds deeply within my heart, constant flow of ideas like a river in each hand, like a river, both tingling, expansion, possibility, room for new growth in my belly, left side of my neck, joy and laughter, a movement, a change, open, receptive. The seeds are in the stars, my body is a vessel. My body is a vessel. In each hand, from spirit, joy and laughter, to have courage. To have courage, open, receptive, a movement, a change. To have courage from spirit through my womb, come out. There is a place for you here. Want to get out. A movement. You are enough. You are enough to have courage, embrace, trust in your body and instincts. Trust in your body and instincts. Trust. To soften into trust. To have courage. Play, explore, create. Let me out. I am ready. I am ready. Anything is welcome. Trust in your body and instincts. Trust, trust. Anything is welcome. Be patient. There's no rush. There's no rush. It's not a race. Listen to me. I need you to give me time. You are free. You are free. Release, open and flow. This circular dark space is held and whole. Let me out. You are free. Listen to me. I need you to give me time. I'm okay. It's okay. I'm okay. It's okay. It's okay to play. You are free. There is room here for many seeds. For many seeds. Letting go and composting feeds the seeds new growth. crown of head, heart space, lower belly, left side of my neck, in my belly, through my womb. Release, open and flow. Feel the space inside me merging with the space outside as beloved union. I am ready. Explore, beloved, union, trust. I'm okay. It's okay. Ah, yes, my hands love to feel the mosses, lichens, bark and vegetation leaves during forest walks. I'm okay. It's okay to play. You are welcome. You are welcome. Letting go and composting feeds the seed's new growth. The unknown. Grow. Grow. When it's time, everything will burst into life and grow. My heart, my womb, deep, dark cave in each hand, ideas like a river. You are welcome. Believe and trust in the universe. Join in the dance, the unknown. Join in the dance, grow and flourish. You get to choose which seeds to plant. I determine which will germinate and grow. Now is the time to prepare the ground. Follow the strange pull of what you truly love. Deep responsibility, twisting and turning, twisting and turning. Put things in order before they exist. Deep responsibility. Time to prepare the ground. Join in the dance, believe and trust in the universe. Twisting and turning, anticipation, possibility, wonder, trust, gentle excitement. Embracing love, wonder, hope, trust, enthusiastically grounded. I had no idea it would be like this. I had no idea it would be like this. Open, inviting. Put things in order before they exist. Sheer joy. Deep caves. Freedom in my heart. Soft beauty and light. Lingering. Wondering. Hope. I had no idea it would be like this. Courageous love. Can I receive this invitation? Can I receive this invitation? Open, delight, weaving, freedom, gratitude, beauty, light, glistening, feeling free like a bird flying over a beautiful landscape. Curiosity, tenderness, timid, delight, weaving, courageous love, glistening, shyness, tentative. Feeling free. I am yours to embrace and flow with. Channeling love, elevated sense stimulation, shyness, tentative, curiosity, tenderness, timid. I am yours to embrace and flow with. Questioning, taking time. Oh, here I am, and there you are. Oh, here I am, and there you are. Ideas leaping and dancing. Join the dance, shyness. I am yours to embrace and flow with. Trust, enable purpose and passion to intertwine. Purpose and passion, questioning, taking time. Who am I when I release my resistance? Who am I when I release my resistance from the internal to the eternal? From the internal to the eternal, trust the process. What wants to be born through me? Deep sigh. Cleaving like mother and daughter cell. Exhaustion. need for rest. Deep sigh. What wants to be born through me? From the internal to the eternal, trust the process. Trust the process. Ideas leaping and dancing, seeds settling on the earth of my body. Safe, still place, sacred silence, grateful, deeply dropping down. Some self-judgment. Some self-judgment, safe, still place, exhaustion, grateful, accepted and understood. I feel like I've gained wisdom. My head feels tight. Release of tension. My head feels tight. Nurturing energy. I feel like I've gained wisdom, accepted and understood. Darkness with glimmers of light filtering through. Glimmers of light filtering through, peaceful, gentle, deep, releasing expectations and allowing, nurturing energy. The dark holds the safety for germination of new life. Cycles, release, shedding for a new start. Quietude allows in receptive energy, absorbing all that has been gifted with a heart, forgiving again to be in relationship with all. Release. Surrender, rest, release. Release. More trust, lingering with awe, calm now. Cyclical energy flowing through me, soft silence, more trust, deep relief, lingering with awe, expansiveness, exhilarating, eager to express, re-energized, honored, home, exhilarating, trusting, being held and nourished, supported as a community of life, confident and assured, centered, awakening, yearning, confident, assured, curving, spiraling upward, possibilities, bold, clear, humble, hibernation, liberation, trusting all possibilities, dissolving into the void, uncurling, opening out, sacred, secret womb, sacred, secret womb, bold, clear, humble. A thunderstorm goes to my body. A thunderstorm goes to my body. Dream space feels so spacious. Trusting all possibilities. Polishing the cauldron. Restful winged flight. Uncurling, opening out. Tension has gone. Woven. Weaving. Delight. Joy, grounded. Solar plexus tells me to laugh more, play, have fun, not be so serious. Delight, wonderment, awe, restful winged flight, polishing the cauldron. Right spaceness, soft silence, calm. More trust, surrender, release. Peace, dark, peace, exhilarating, shedding, release. The dark holds the safety, peaceful, gentle, deep, grateful, sacred, silence, deeply dropping down. What wants to be born through me? Rest and reflect. What wants to be born through me? I am yours to embrace and flow with. Courageous love, glistening, channeling love, weaving, freedom, beauty, light, wonder, courage, possibility, grounded, lingering, opening. Join in the dance, believe and trust in the universe. Deep responsibility, the twisting and turning. Accept that you know what to do so you can give space to play with me. Follow the strange pull of what you truly love. Of what you truly love. Join in the dance, grow. I'm okay. It's okay. You are welcome. You are welcome. Freedom, beauty, light weaving delight, purpose and passion intertwine. It's okay. You're enough. Deep sigh, settling on the earth of my body, settling from the internal to the eternal. Rest, earth, peace, trust. And so letting all of our shared words and expressions land in your body just exactly as they do. As you gently invite the body to awaken and to return to this current time and space, and to the space that you're in, maybe taking a yawn or a stretch, looking around the space that you're in and just feeling the support of the ground underneath you, staying close to your experience, just gently bringing yourself back as you reflect on how it was to hear your words amongst others, your experience of receiving the poem as a whole, woven piece. And we just have a few minutes, if you want to come to the chat, to just land and integrate, to speak anything that feels like it needs to be spoken. As you return and we feel ourselves still held here in circle, slightly wowed by the power of creativity itself. Cheryl says gratitude. Liz, that was really powerful. It was very powerful. I felt that. Vivian, utterly hypnotizing. So beautiful connection. Sai, thankful for this space. Yes. Caroline, gently restoring and delightful. A real joy. Brenda, feeling nourished by those words. Yeah. Alison, feeling conflicted between doing and being, navigating the dance. Yeah, it's the very wonder of all of the cycles. We have some time to do and we have some time to be, and some time to feel the tension between those. Laura, what a gift we are to each other. Absolutely. Yeah, really. Simone, a beautiful web of light. Patrice, thank you so much. Trust. Linda, spirit filled. Rebecca, inspiring, connected, spirit-filled. Sarah, deep connection. Susan, other people's wisdom weave through me as golden threads of possibility. Yeah, I think that's what I'm kind of with, is the really what's possible when we engage that space of imagination, particularly in community. And what a relief. What a relief that is. Somehow. Judy, a lovely process of coming home to myself. Great, that's lovely to hear. A wonderful connection with all the beautiful souls present. You're very welcome for the opportunity, Linda. Thank you for being a part of and bringing your voice. Maggie, enchanting. Yeah, woven poem of glorious beauty and expansiveness. Yes, I would agree. It felt very expansive as well. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Really, that felt very, very rich and fulfilling to me. So I'm very grateful for your participation. And yeah, I'd love to invite you to spend some time, getting really present. This idea that, between the calls, we spend time getting really present with whatever the theme has been. So with the creative cycle, that might be particular projects that you're working on, but also just noticing the subtle ways that creative process is alive through your day, what you choose to eat, what you choose to wear. And just honouring the need for the cycle to have its quiet time and its internal time. So I just, really invite you to notice how that cycle is moving through you day to day or week to week, or just acknowledging that we can't constantly be expressing or giving the world our energy or our ideas. So taking some time to feel the permission to recognize the universal wonder of this cycle, and getting curious and just making contact in a way that feels good and available to you. I want to also say thanks to Ria for her support today and for choosing this beautiful icy image to hold our attention in the screen as well. Really, really, really precious. And I'd love for you to join me again next month in February as we complete this series of moon gatherings, and what it means to live within the cycles of life. So in February, we will observe how all of these cycles are pulsing within us and around us, and how the weave of them all together offers a particular kind of holding and containment and engagement with the whole ecology. So I really look forward to playing with that and exploring that with you next month, and wishing you just past full moon blessings, and wishing you steadiness in the months to come. So thank you all very much for your participation today.